5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What up, people?
What's up, y'all? What's good? It's your girl
Word.
Ari. It's your girl Ari.
It's your boy Chris.
Welcome to our podcast Anchored Practically. For those that are new, what's up? How y'all doing? For those of our loyal people returning, what's up? How y'all doing as well? Hope y'all having a great day. For those who are watching us on YouTube, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Make sure y'all turn on notification bell so y'all notify when we drop. We drop on Mondays and Thursdays. We're getting back on schedule. We was off for a couple of days, so we are making sure that we are catching y'all back up in the correct manner. For those who are listening to us, we are officially on Google Podcasts. Y'all can go check us out on Google Podcasts. Just type in Anchor Practically, and like 2 episodes will pop up because I'm trying to get the other ones up there. But yeah, go ahead, go over there, listen to us. Make sure y'all rate us so we can get on other people's recommended page. We would greatly appreciate that. We thank y'all for supporting us, and we will continue to support y'all as y'all continue to support us. Phone ring. I told you to put that.
Sorry.
So we typically start our podcast off. We always start our podcast off with facts of the day. Today is June.
All right, guys.
Today.
Popular guy. Sorry.
Today is June 20. No, it's June 18th. I take it back. It's June 18th. So he's gonna give y'all the facts. Go ahead.
All right, so the fact of the day today is National Splurge Day. National Splurge Day on June 18th encourages us to break out the rainy day funds and spend a little. So just buy whatever you're gonna buy today. Just leave it at that. It's nothing really too special. So
spend it if you gotta be responsible with your money. If you don't got it, don't splurge. All right.
Which takes us into our Black History fact. Black History fact of the day is Juneteenth, which is an annual holiday commemorating the end of slavery in the United States and has been celebrated by African Americans since the late 1800s. Juneteenth actually started on June 19th, 1865, about 2 months after the Confederate General Robert E. Lee surrendered at approximate Virginia. Gordon Granger, a Union general, arrived in Galveston, Texas to inform enslaved African Americans of their freedom, and that Civil War had ended.
Yep. So Juneteenth is basically that what it just said. It's the day in Texas that slaves that did not know that they were free were told that they were free. The last slaves in Texas. So
they make a name like that. Just I don't
Juneteenth. What they finally made Juneteenth a holiday as of Wednesday, Thursday. So that's a great thing for our community that we finally get to celebrate this day federally, and it's in the books now. This is, from what I read, this is the first holiday for African Americans that they have added to the calendar since Martin Luther King Day.
I have no word.
Ridiculous. But finally, we got a president that respects us enough to give us the day. So now, I mean, as far as we know, now we can celebrate that day in peace. I mean, we typically do, but now we making it known to the world. We making it known to people that don't know nothing about Juneteenth. Now it is our time to educate those folks on what that day commemorates, and we will continue to relay that message to people who do not understand what that day means. So y'all celebrate Juneteenth on tomorrow. Y'all have a safe and wonderful Juneteenth. Like I said, be safe. That's the most important. But make sure y'all have fun and celebrate the day and what it actually means. So those are our facts for today. We are going to jump down into our main topic today. We got a couple of questions that we're going to hit and we're going to ask and answer. So first question is, what words would hurt you the most for someone you love to describe you?
Complex. I hate that.
That you're a complex
Yes,
person?
bro. I hate that. I can't stand that because for one, like, okay, I get I'm a hard person to understand. I get that, but there's no need to call me that. Okay, it's
There's
already
no
I'm
need to tell you if
already
you know.
yeah, like I'm already like all over the place in my mind. So it's like at this point, you don't really have to call me that, especially by somebody you love. Like it's only two things that will ever bother me, which is one being called complex, and then two is when somebody tells me they're disappointed in me. That's just the only two
Hmm.
things that could really get under my skin. But other than that, it's like that's come on, man, that hurt, man. Don't gotta call me that, man. I mean, like
But
I
why
get
does
I
it?
am,
Why
but
does it?
still,
Right, but why does it hurt you if you know that that's the truth?
because it's like it's a flaw about me. So it's like
Also, you don't want that to be,
no, like
you don't
don't
want that
throw
to
it
be
at me.
told to you, and
Yeah, because it's
and
like
you know
I
it's a
already
flaw.
right, because it's like I already know that. I mean, I'm already know that I'm hard to really understand and I'm hard to, comprehend. But it's like you don't like if you love me, like you wouldn't point that out. Like that's a really big flaw that I have. So it's like don't throw it in my
The
face.
complexity, yes,
Hmm?
yes. I mean, it is something you
I
have.
mean, that's a word that you can describe about me. Like I am complex. Like I am. I mean, I agree 100%. Like there's nothing about me. I mean, it's a lot of things that's easy about me, but it's a lot of things that are wow. Like, why do you work that way? Why do you think like that? So it's like, I don't know. But what about you?
I can't really think of anything, to be honest.
That's because you ain't got a heart. Cold. I heard it's
Mm,
Antarctica in there.
no, it's not. It's no, it's not Antarctica. Uh, no, I can't really think of any words that they would say that would like
Heart got icicles on it.
that would hurt that would hurt me the most if someone told that described me. Uh, I don't think I really take offense to people saying they're disappointed in me.
No, that's my thing. I mean,
Nah, but I'm just saying I don't know if I would take offense if that would like be like okay,
I
like
mean, I mean, but that's for myself though. Like
right.
I'm held to a high standard. So if I do something that disappoints somebody, like that's gonna hurt me. Cause it's like I disappointed you. I made you look bad. So it's like now I gotta try my best you know, to put myself in a better position with you. Cause I'm not finna sit if you disappointed in me like that, like that's bad. Like I did something that
Yeah.
hurt you, especially if I
Yeah.
care about you. Yeah, like most definitely. Like so, that's just for me. It might not affect none of y'all, but for me it do. So
But
we
I'm trying to
different
think
people.
if I apply that to myself, would
Oh,
I be like what would that make me feel a certain way if somebody I think I'd just be like, yeah, all right. I would probably recognize it disappointed me first before you have to say that disappointed me. I'd be disappointed in myself first before you even tell me. Like, then I'll just be like, all right, cool. Then you feel me from whatever situation it was or whatever transpired. I've had to figure out a way to either not do it again or recognize it and correct it.
yeah.
But I don't know. I really can't think of anything that would like somebody I love will say with me that would hurt me. Mm-mm. I don't know. I can't think of nothing to be honest. I don't
Be
think
like
there
that
is.
though. Be like that sometimes. Some things, it's just a lot of things just don't bother you. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, it's stuff that bother me, but it ain't nothing that like yeah, I get like words have power and stuff like that, but it only do if you give power to it. So I'm not like if you gonna tell me something that's gonna hurt me, like I ain't really gonna feed much into it if I don't feel like it's meaningful to care about. If it ain't meaningful, what I'm care for.
Yeah.
You tell me I'm I'm just coming to earth, and I'll be like, that's your personal opinion. That's your PO,
Yeah.
bro. like, like I can't be mad at you for having an opinion. Like, Like, all right, so be it. You think I'm just coming here, but I know I ain't. So I mean, but like, there's some people who are now,
Mhm.
some genders who are, but you know, there's some people out there that, but that's are. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think there's anything that like that somebody that love me can say. Probably I can't think of nothing right now. Probably because ain't nobody said nothing to me recently that bother me.
You just don't just say what we all want. Just say what we want to hear. You just basically don't care. You can say that.
No, I can't say I don't care. I do. Some aspects I do, and some
Man,
I don't. Like I said, I'm not gonna give power to something that don't really move me. So like, if you saying something at me that I know that I'm not, then I almost curse. What I'm care for? What I'm care? What I'm what I'm care for? We wasn't recording. You already know, but what would I what I'm care for? Um, yeah, yeah. I don't care. I don't care in some aspects, but some I do. Of course, you're gonna feel some type of way if somebody tell you something that like if they disappointed in you or like you did something to offend them or hurt their feelings or something like that. Then I'm gonna take that in. I'm gonna take that in, of course, so I know what to say and what not to say. In those instances, but or those situations. That's what I was looking for. But yeah. Next cool question. How do you realize you fell out of love with somebody? Jeez.
it's easy. For me, I'm more of like a mental person, so it's like, if you lose me mentally,
Facts.
you lost me as a whole.
Done.
Like,
It's a wrap, bro.
cause once I start looking the other way, then you ain't catching me again.
Oh
That's
no,
it.
no,
You
no,
lost
no,
my
no.
attention. Once you lose my attention, that's it.
To be honest, I agree. Cause like communication is a big thing for me. And it's like if communication was all the way up here and it starts slowly diminishing, that's it. That's it. That's it for me. Like because one, you're not communicating, we're not having conversation. Then you want to pop in and out like we like nothing is going on. Like
Mhm.
no, you communication is huge for me, and for me because already like sometimes I just be out of it. Sometimes I just like I will find somebody I like and find somebody that like me, but that don't mean that I'm gonna care that much. It don't. It
Never
don't
gonna
mean I'm gonna
kid.
care. It don't mean I'm care that much. Sometimes I just be like, yeah, I really like this person. But then I just be having those moments where I just be like, oh, God, I hate humans. like,
What? Dang.
like
What do you do?
I
Talking
just be
about what do you
like,
do?
no, they don't do anything. That's just how my mind processes. Like
Oh,
that's just what happens. Like I could be talking to somebody every single day and like getting to know somebody, and then I could just be like, no, I don't like you anymore. Like I don't want to. I don't want to
I mean,
anymore.
it'd be like that though.
But then I'll be like, oh my God, I need a significant other. But then I'm all the time pushing them away or running.
I mean, you're not the only person that do that.
No, I
That
ain't.
do that. Cause
I
I
ain't the
mean,
only person.
some
Most
people
definitely.
just, I don't know. Some people just, they just like to talk to. They just like to talk to people, and I
Some
mean,
days I do, some days I don't.
they don't.
Because people
I
know I'm
mean,
a
they.
bad texter. People know. I will respond to you in a week
No comment.
or a couple of days or the
I
next
mean, I'm
day.
a bad texter too, so
I will see your text and still
it
not
is.
respond.
I see a call and I respond.
And that's fair.
It'd be like that. Cause sometimes I don't be wanting to talk on the phone, man. Especially then, like today, guys. Like, man, she made me turn my ring off on my phone because I guess it was going off too much. But
Yeah,
it's
the
like
last
even
episode.
still, like I be having plenty of people text me, and I just don't want to text back. Like it'd be like that. I just don't want to talk. Like,
But that's natural. Some of us,
mhm.
most humans just be like, we just need to disconnect from other humans sometimes.
I mean,
And that's
yeah.
necessary. You just need to have that time to yourself and not have to talk to people all day, every day.
I
Like,
mean, yeah, but at the same time,
mm,
I'm at the point in my life where I can't separate myself right now because I need to figure out who I'm gonna keep and who I'm gonna throw away.
mhm,
Like I'm at that point where I have to make the decisions I need to make in order to move to the next step. So it's like even if I wanted to, go ghost, I can't because it's always somebody that needs some help or they need some advice or something. So I just, get the advice and I keep it pushing throughout the day. But at the same time, I don't know, man. I don't know. It'd be like that though, because sometimes you just don't feel like talking to people. That's why like a lot of relationships nowadays don't work because of communication. Because it's like
mhm.
you want to talk to the person, but then it's just like you you'll pick up your phone to go text them, and then you just be like, mm.
I'd rather be in person so I can ignore you in person and you know I'm ignoring you in person on purpose instead of me like just having to like ghost you on the phone for a couple of days and then you
Yeah.
come back to me like where was you at? I just need a break. To be honest, that's it. That's all I
Man,
need.
if
I need
that's
a
the
break.
case, you do care. Cause when I turn my phone off, man,
Please.
this one, man,
It's a whole
yo,
reason on why
she
you
be
do that, and
flipping.
we not
Oh
finna
my,
go into that today
bro, we ain't gonna go deep into it. But still, I turn my phone off, and this one to
for
go
a
goes up.
stupid reason.
It's not stupid.
Very
It
much
is.
so
It
is.
is simply before for the respect of something that is a potential. There we go.
Mm,
There we go.
mm,
Best words to put it.
mm.
So I don't turn my phone off all the time, but I just do it just to,
You do every
show
time you
respect.
doing that.
No, I don't. I sometimes I turn my phone off because man, I'm chilling. I'm
I
just
don't see
chilling.
how you see that is
How was that? What,
smart.
Ari? How's that? How's that? What you mean it's not smart? Listen, listen, guys. Look, you're gonna show respect to a situation that you're dealing with. Period. You're gonna show respect to it. Now, I'm not saying to turn off your phone just because you're with a person or whatever case may be. That's not. I'm not saying it at all. But I'm just saying for either the respect of that person, you're gonna turn your phone off. I don't know if I keep my phone on. I don't know who gonna call me and what's going on. I don't know what's going on. So say if I turn my phone off, I turn it back on, and then let's say my best friend called. Like you, either Ariana gonna call me or my other best friend gonna call me, and I answer the phone, and then they're just, I can't believe that, and then they just start cussing up a storm, and they just start going crazy, going off because they thinking like he's probably whatever he's at, whatever he's probably at home or something. I'm not at home now, mind you. The person I'm with or the person that I'm talking to, maybe they don't, so they're not like the type of people that that curse or ain't hang around people with like stuff like that. So they might look at the person, look at me, and be like, why are they cursing you out? It may seem like they cursing me out, but they not. They talking about a whole different situation. So it's like in that case, if you don't know what's gonna happen in a situation, why wouldn't you turn your phone off, or why wouldn't you to put your phone on do not disturb? Because my phone not always off; it's just on do not disturb. Like sometimes it just depends. Like I'm not, because I don't know what's going. I don't know. Like they could call me. Somebody died. Somebody, one of their friends. You know what I'm saying? Could have got hurt. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. So out of respect for the person, I just turn my phone off. And a few hours afterward, I'll turn my phone back on and check in with the world, see what's going on. So I mean, if that's right, if it's right or wrong, let me know. But at the same time, I feel like that it's just showing respect. I don't really feel like it's a bad thing because at the end of the day, I'm not nowhere. I'm chilling. It ain't like I'm loafing in the hood, or I'm out somewhere I'm not supposed to be. Like, no, I'm just chilling. I'm kicking it. So I don't really feel like that's a big thing to be upset about. But at the same time, everybody got their different reasons. Everybody got their different views on it. So I mean, hey, it just all depends. But that's enough about that. But anywho, we're gonna get to the third and last question, which is sex a need or a want?
Um, sex and need or want. I think for me, it's in between. I really can't choose if it's a need or a want. I say you need it because mm, I take it back. I think people just want sex. That's what I think. You need sex for a lot of things. Let's just say that. But some people overly abuse sex because they just want it. And that's not how you treat sex. It's not. As in you having sex with a different person every day or every other day. That's you wanting sex. That's not you actually needing to physically have to have sex. Like we don't we need sex in certain aspects. We do. For pleasure and for children, okay? That's the only reason. That's the only two reasons that I can think of that sex is needed. But um I think people I just say this. People abuse sex. That's what I'll say. That's what I feel like. People abuse it.
I mean, it just depends. Some people are just addicted to it.
That's
I
why
don't
that's them
really what you
abusing
call
it.
it. Yeah. I mean, yeah. You're right. You're right. I mean, I don't know. I feel like it's a want, but at the same time, it is a need. But I'm more on the want side, like because I feel like people nowadays I feel like they just want to do it just because either peer pressure or my bad. Either because of peer pressure or they just want to be a part of the so-called cool kid society or whatever the case may
Mhm.
be.
And that's how it
You
is
know,
growing up until
I
you become
mean,
an adult.
growing up, even as an
Or
adult,
even as adults, people do some people do
man,
peer
dudes,
pressure
some
you.
man, I know dudes that keep score. Stop it. They keep score of what's
For
going
sure.
on. Like
For sure. Of
they
course
sit there
they keep
writing down
score.
his numbers like
Of
see
millions.
and they be doing and they be treating it like it's almost like it's Madden ratings. Like literally, like I swear, I kid you not. It was this post on social media a couple years ago, man. And he was like, he was like, I slept with two girls. He had wrote it in a notebook. He had put a line in the middle. And he had wrote their names down. And he had like he treated like it was Madden ratings. He was talking about some cooking is a 55, or sex is a 96, or um what else he put? He was like listening is a 74.
Not listening.
I'm like, I'm at this point, this is when society was changing as it is now. Like it was changing drastically. So it
So
was
did he
like,
explain what was
huh?
his purpose in doing that?
No. It was just literally the names of like the girls and like their ratings, literally.
Oh, please.
And I was sitting there and I was like, man, I was like, at this point, I was like, this is the way society going. I said, we gonna go into the ground because this is ridiculous. I said, if y'all are really out here comparing girls and making it seem like it's 2K and Madden ratings, I said,
I
y'all
was
need to
dust.
grow up. Y'all
I
gotta
was
grow up,
dust.
man. Even though it's kind of funny, but y'all gotta grow up.
It's not funny. That's
It's a little,
immature.
it's a little
That's
funny.
immature. Because y'all be sitting here talking about if women did that, y'all be sitting here talking about like, what are you doing that? What are you doing that for? Like if women did the same exact thing that men be doing to us, y'all would be looking at us crazy. Like we already be looking
I
at
mean,
y'all
I'm pretty
crazy.
sure y'all do it.
What?
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure women do compare.
Compare men
Mm-hmm.
for by
All
who they
around.
slept with? Yeah,
Yeah, all around. I mean, they may
of course they
not be
compare. Of
more.
course
They
they
might not
compare
be
men.
vocal about it, but I'm pretty sure mentally in their head or to their best friend, I'm pretty sure that they do compare.
Of course you're gonna compare. Of course, that's just natural instinct. You're gonna compare even men and women. You're gonna compare.
Exactly. Now I'm not.
But
Now what he did is
doing a
wrong.
book,
That's
no,
wrong.
that's dumb. Like that
That's
is
wrong.
wrong. Like
But
no, you're not gonna sit here and rate women in a book.
everybody has compared. You know what I'm saying? But everybody compare. No matter if you don't, if you do, you still do compare
You're
because
always
it's
gonna
like
compare,
at the end of the day,
especially if you like you dating two different people and you're trying to figure out which one is the right person for you. You're comparing. You're doing pros and cons between each two. You're
mm-hmm,
going to do that.
mm-hmm, exactly,
Anybody gonna do that. Everybody gonna do that. If you're in a situation like that, you're gonna do that.
exactly. So that's why I'm like, That's why I'm just like, everybody do it. I mean, whether you like it or not, you do it. I mean, you compare. I mean, everybody compare. Like, even if you don't, if you even out of respect for people, like you compare without even knowing it sometimes. But everybody want good, so it's like at the end of the day, like you gonna have that moment where you comparing somebody to your ex, or you comparing somebody to somebody you
Hmm.
talk to, or
And
whatever. You
sometimes
gonna have that
comparing is
moment.
bad.
Hmm?
And sometimes comparing is bad.
It is bad, but I mean, at the same time, people. I mean, people do it because I mean, it's people out there that are stuck between their current and their ex, or
Hmm.
somebody they used to mess with. They're in between,
But if
and
it's your if it's your ex, then what is you comparing for? I broke up for a reason. There's no comparing to.
because they still can't let them go.
And then you got to get.
Sometimes, and not even in a rare case, sometimes your current boyfriend can't even match up to your ex boyfriend, which is why you still are locked on your ex because your current is not better than him. And
Yeah,
that's
but
just their opinion, though. That's their opinion.
right.
But at the same time, I
But
mean,
then my question would be why would you break up with them if you can find nobody else like them?
cause you can't get them. Maybe they were toxic. Maybe they just weren't for you, and you know that. Maybe you got attached to them, and you just can't find a way to unattach yourself. It's unfair to the new boyfriend, but at the same time, it happens. Everybody's not perfect, and
You
everybody
ain't meant to be.
everybody has their own flaws, especially with dealing with people. So I mean, who knows? I don't know. Maybe his sex is better. Mm, who
Yeah,
knows?
yeah. Of course,
Or
there's gonna be
maybe or
categories
maybe
like
he
that
did
that you're
some
gonna
things that
say.
she liked.
Yeah, of
Mm,
course, there's gonna be categories where you're like, ah, yeah, he did this, he did that, and from that, that's you're learning from that previous relationship that you're in. You're supposed to take those pros and those cons from previous relationships and apply them correctly
mm,
into your new relationship. Uh, as in like for the for sex thing, like y'all having sex and you see you're picking up new things that you like. Of course you're going to
mm.
mention that to your new partner because that's something that you like and you would like them to pick up on. Vice versa, they'll do
Mm,
the same thing too. But
no,
sometimes they're
I
not going
don't
to
know
be
about
just as
that.
good. Sometimes they're not going to be just as good as the
I
other
don't
person
look.
is doing that. But you
I
never
don't
know
agree with
until you
that.
try
Look, I
or
don't agree
ask.
with that because for one, I am not. If you did something with your ex and you tell me to do it, I'm not doing that.
But if it's something that satisfies
That's
them and that they like,
what sense does that make? Why would you do that? Because
that's
is that
that's like
something
taking
she
stuff
liked with
from.
him? Why would you want to try? Why would you want to tell your partner like, oh yeah, he used to do this to me, so can you do that too?
It's about how you approach it. You're not gonna say, "Oh, my last ex did this to me. I want you to do it." No,
But
you're
that's
gonna
pretty much
say
what you're implying, though.
you're
Even if
gonna
you're
say
not trying to
throughout
say
of
it
you're gonna
in a
say
word.
throughout of my sexual experience, I found things that I like and that I don't like. So through that, I'm going to convey to you what I like and what I don't like. That's through anything. It's not just through sex. It's through relationship stuff too. Like that's the whole point in learning and growing your relationships because you're figuring out things that you like and that you don't like. And then once you finally get to that person that that you feel like you're going to be with,
Mm.
you have the right to convey what you how you like things done. That's what you're supposed to do.
Well,
And if you find a and if you find offense to me saying, "Hey, this is what I liked in my last relationship,"
most
this is what I liked
just
in my
no.
this is what I liked in my last relationship.
I'm not your last relationship,
But
so why would I want
nobody
to hear
said
that?
you're my last relationship.
That's
Nobody
like,
said
oh
you're my
yeah,
last
oh yeah,
relationship.
hey. So this girl used to do this little thing to me, and I want you to do it to me too. I'm pretty sure your girl gonna look at you like, what? Why would I do something to you that she used to do to you? What you don't like the way I, and that's a whole argument itself.
I mean, yeah, but yeah, that could be a whole argument. But if you're openly having the conversation, say, hey, let's have a conversation on what we like and what we don't like in sex. And you don't have to say names. You gonna gotta say that this is what
See,
my partner did
that's a
before.
different
It's
story.
about a
See,
conversation.
that's a different story now. See, now you're right. You're engaging in an actual conversation about what you like versus what you don't like. Now, What you said before is basically like just telling them like, you know, what you used to like in your last relationship and let them do it to you. Like, no, like that's two different things. Now, if you're saying this actual conversation, I understand it, then that's okay. That's fine. I agree with you. But if you're talking about just telling them straight out, like,
No,
oh, do this, you know what I'm saying?
I just said like 3 minutes ago is how you convey it. You're not gonna say, "Yo, my ex did this to me. My
Even,
ex did this to me. I want you to
even,
do what my ex
look,
did." Your
dude,
partner gonna look at you
look,
like,
dudes, I'm
okay,
pretty sure dudes are gonna comprehend what you. They're gonna take it like that, no matter how you try to put it.
okay, and how else am I supposed to know what I like and what I don't like in sex? How? How?
You can okay,
Without
you
conveying
can
it to
say
you.
it's a difference between saying okay what I like and what I don't like versus saying oh they my ex did this to me.
You're not
What
gonna
can't
say
you do
my
say,
ex, but if you
dude? Some
take
girls
if
are
you,
bold enough to say that.
some are bold. You're right. Some are bold enough to say that, but
You have to clarify. You have to be specific. You can't
yes,
just
it's
say
how
what
you convey it. It's how you say it, right?
whatever you do. Don't say your ex. Like don't do that.
Don't say you're crazy if you say my ex my ex did this. You're crazy if you just bluntly say that. Like you have to also have to be, cautious about how the other person how the other person is going to feel. Like you just can't
Sure.
say my ex did this to me and I liked it. No, we're talking about experience here. We're talking about things that we like and things that we don't like. And through that, you convey that through a conversation or however you seem to convey it.
Mm-hmm.
But that you just don't like you just can't say my ex did that. And then yeah, you're gonna take clues, but if you had more than one relationship, more than two relationships, obviously you're taking things that you like from that relationship and what you don't like
Okay, so that leads me
into
to
the next
my next
relationship.
question. That leads me to my next question. What's enough bodies for you?
What's enough? As in
Yeah,
for a
like
man or for a woman?
what is the amount of bodies that will make you not want to talk to somebody?
In a man?
Yep.
Uh I don't think I don't think I necessarily have a number because I can't control how many partners you've had. Now, if you tell me you had sex with 76 people, automatically I'm going to say, "Oh, you abuse sex. That's what you do. That's what you like doing. That's what you do." Or like
6 people. I mean, that sounds like a college man.
exactly. Or like if I'm dating somebody older, of course I'm dating somebody older, like 4 or 5 years older than me, then I
Mm.
expect them to have a little bit more. But mm,
So you don't have a limit?
I don't think I don't think I do have a limit because I don't have control on how many people you sleep with
You
in your
don't need to have
lifetime.
control about it. It's just I mean, you don't have to have a limit. I'm just asking, like, if you have a limit. I mean, because I got a limit. I don't know about what everybody else got, but I got a limit, bro. I don't want for my woman to be had been shared by so many people. Cause like,
But
what the fuck?
but
Like
what
what? Like I
you
don't.
can't, but that's something you can't.
But that's something
It's
I'm not
rarely that
looking
you can
for neither.
avoid.
Like
Yeah, it's
that's
something that you
something.
can't avoid, but you can't. But she could tell you, I've only been with 3 people.
Trust me, you would know that's a lie.
Exactly,
I'm not.
exactly.
We're not even gonna
Some people
explain
gonna
how
pick
we
up
could
it.
tell that's a lie, bro.
Some
We're not
people
even
gonna
gonna.
pick up. Some people gonna pick up it, and some people not gonna pick up on that.
Well, I'm gonna pick up because I most definitely will know the difference. It's easy to know the difference, especially if you're a guy that's actually intelligent and you actually understand how a woman's body works. So therefore,
I
that's
mean, to as
I
much as
mean,
y'all
come on
think
now.
y'all know it work.
You
Yeah.
know, we know as much as we need to know. Some guys know more than me. I don't know everything about a woman's body. I don't, but I'm pretty sure I know if she's most definitely been with more than 5 dudes. Come on now. Can't lie about how you gonna lie about your bodies, and then some of these dudes be believing that. That's how they be getting burned. Come
And
on now.
some of these dudes be lying to females how many bodies they
Most
got.
definitely dudes, a lot of females. All most of these dudes want.
Dudes
All
gonna
most of
lie.
these dudes
Dudes is
want
gonna
is
lie.
coitus, bro. What do you
Dude is gonna
mean? That's
lie. Dudes is gonna
what you
lie. How many
mean.
bodies they got? Way more than women's gonna lie. Women gonna lie
Okay,
about
that's
that. About their body.
dudes. The only dudes want is coitus. So what do you mean? That's all
Yeah.
they say that in general. What do you mean? That's why most women are not looking for a relationship, and that's why if they are looking for a relationship, they already know what's good with these dudes. Simple.
Exactly. So
Like, what you mean?
what's the point in having a limit to a body count when you know
Because like
how
you
these
don't
people
want
are and
what?
how this
So you
generation
telling me?
is?
So if a dude start talking to you and he say, "Oh, I got 20 bodies," you still gonna talk to him?
If he ain't got no disease, ain't
You
nothing
don't
happened
know.
to him. If he ain't got no disease, ain't nothing happened. It's some people who before they have sex with people, they say, "Hey, you finna get these you and I are gonna get these tests done. And we're gonna make sure that we're both clean before we have sex." Some people actually do that.
Okay, you can
Especially
still get
now in this
tested.
day, you have to do that.
Okay. All right. Well, look, guys, I'm not finna argue about it. But look, moral of the story is I
It's
have a
not
limit.
arguing
I'm
about it.
not
It's
finna
having a
I'm not
conversation
finna
about it.
sit there and date somebody who got a lot of bodies because I'm not that type of person. But if y'all do it, y'all do it. That's on y'all. I ain't
I
got
mean,
time.
yeah,
It's my opinion. This is what I
and how
believe.
many numbers you
Whatever.
got goes along the length of morals and all that. Like, if you got a mind, you're not gonna freaking take advantage of women from having sex by having sex with them with multiple women. You're not gonna do that if you're morally correct. But for people who out there who I can't say they they don't have no morals, they immortal, but like it's just some people out there that have sex with people just because they like having sex. Not saying that that's right, but that don't mean they're not gonna find somebody who is gonna be like, okay, like why did you do that? Like, have a conversation about why they did that. It's people mature enough to actually have that conversation with people. So
Mhm.
it's like you can you can do that. It's possible for you to do that. Like I think especially now, like these people don't care with how many people they sleeping with. We could be sleeping with somebody that didn't sleep with 30, 40 people and not even dang know it. They could be telling us one thing and we know they lying. Like we
Mhm.
can know. Like but if you can catch on to that they lying, then yeah. But some people, once you have sex with somebody, some people are just going to completely ignore that number. They're going to completely ignore the number because
Well,
if you with them, people just gonna be like, what the number matter for?
well, that's your life. I mean, that's their life. I ain't got nothing to do with that. That is their life. Oh, that's their life. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I mean, hey, if you want to do that, go ahead and be my guest. Ain't that's I'm sorry, that ain't that, but that ain't for me though. So
No, I mean it ain't for you. So I mean, it's other people. It's other people out there that ain't going. That's not going to necessarily care. Now, for me, morally wise, like bro, you can't you can't go out there because sick. You can't go out there just sleeping with everybody just because you can't. Like don't like that's not gonna sit well with me. But like, it's people out there who don't care, and that's just their personal preference. Everybody got their own purpose, and how many people they gon' like. They don't really care how many people they've been with, and to be honest, that ain't something you can control. It's not. If this person, the person you're supposed to be with, and this who God said you supposed to marry, and they done slept with 76 people,
mm.
what you gonna do? You gonna be like, nah, you slept with 76 people, even though I know you the one for me, or this is the person, or
No,
you the person that,
no,
or this the
no,
person you
what?
supposed to be,
No,
this the person I'm supposed to be with.
oh no.
What you gonna
I
do?
mean,
I mean,
hey,
you gonna be like, I ain't gonna be with you because you've been with 76 people,
I'm not trying to date nobody with that many bodies.
but you
First
don't,
off,
but
why
you don't
would
know
I
how
first
many
off
bodies people been with.
74 people.
I said 76.
74 guys. Are
76
you
people.
serious?
I said 76 people.
You said 76?
Yeah.
Bro, 76 people. It don't matter. That's worse. That's 76. This conversation is, bro. I'm no. I absolutely I don't care if you my soulmate. Dude, 76 people. Date a girl with 76 bodies. Are you serious?
That's like dated somebody who a porn star. She's had sex with multiple niggas, multiple people. So you gonna say I'm not gonna marry her, even though that's something that she chose to do career wise? or be with her because that's what she chose to do career-wise. Of course she been with 76 people.
I don't
Of
even
course
have
she been with
time for
30,
that.
40 people.
I don't even have time for that, bro.
That's what she been doing. That's her career. Like
That's her. That's her job. But you
that's
ain't
what
never
she
gonna
that's
see
what
me.
she
You will never
that's
see
what she
me
chose to
dating no
do.
girl with that. First off, with that many.
That
But
ain't
first
you.
off,
That's not
no,
you.
bro.
It's other people that's out there like that.
They could do that. Okay, that's them. They choose who you want to choose. I ain't that, bro. I'm all right. That's them. I ain't got nothing to do with that, bro. That's
It's people like that. But no, I
that's
it comes
nasty
to
as fuck.
you.
That's nasty.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
That is nasty, dude. If you have literally, bro, if you're a girl and you have like, if you let's say like you got like 15 bodies, bro. Now you got it over the course of like your young years. Okay, that's cool, but y'all gotta think about it, bro. That's a lot of first off, that's a lot of energy that you just shared with a lot of different dudes, and then on top of that, that's like that's that's a lot of DNA being. That's just a lot, bro. No, bro,
so
that's
it's
just a
seven.
lot. That's
So it's
too much,
15.
bro.
It's 15 bodies a lot for a male.
Yes, yes, that is a lot for a dude. Dude, what do you mean? What's the there's no difference between a woman and a man's bodies, bro. That's the same thing. If a woman had 15 and a man had 15, that's still a lot of bodies. That it don't matter. It ain't no double standard for no bodies. That if the girl had 20 and the dude had 17, that's still a lot, bro. Anything over 10 bodies is a lot. Anything over 10 bodies is a lot. Dude, a lot of people in the world, they even say five is a lot. Five.
Yeah, some
Five
people gonna
different
say five is
people.
a lot. Five.
It
Some people gonna say
is.
it's five. Five is a lot. But
That's a lot.
think about this realistically. If you're dating and you have sex two, let's do it this way. If you have sex 2 times a year with two different people, is that a lot? Having sex twice a year
Yeah.
with two different people?
Yeah.
If
Why
you're
are you
not in a
having sex with
if
two
you're
different
not a
people?
if you're not in a relationship,
First off, sex is not even meant just to be. First off, do they like it? Do he like them at least, or is he
they
just
could
doing it just because? Like,
no, they could be dating. You can not want a relationship and have sex with two
why
different
would you
people and
want to
not be
do
in a
that?
relationship.
Why,
What do you that ties into the conversation we had this morning. That ties
why would
into
you?
millionaires being with anybody that they want to be with, having sex with anybody they want to be with. They're having
Okay,
sex
but
with more
still,
than
even
five
you
people
still
a
would ask
year.
them like, why would you want? Okay, all right, you
What?
right, you right.
What? Two having sex with two people. Sometimes for people who not in relationships, having sex with two people a year, that's not a lot. That's not a lot for some people. Some people it is. For some people it is, and some people it's not. Having sex with two people a year. Some people that's for some people that's not because they're not in a relationship or they prefer not to be in a relationship.
Y'all use sex like it's just not even a real word. Like y'all just do whatever y'all gonna do with the word. Like y'all might as well not even have no dictionary in this damn generation. Like at this
No
point, cause y'all
dictionary.
y'all throw around a love word, y'all throw around a sex word, y'all throw around just everything. It has no meaning no more. Like what?
No,
Like y'all
no.
don't even like at this. Like I don't. All right, whatever. I don't know. This ain't my generation. I don't really give a fuck about this generation. I don't do none of that. I'm on my own shit.
Unfortunately, it
I'm
is
on
your
my own shit.
generation. So
It's not
it
really.
really is. That's the
It's really
gen.
not.
You're in Gen Z. That's your
It's not.
generation.
I could be in it. That don't mean I claim it.
I mean, you don't gotta claim it, but
But
that's the
I don't have to
generation you were
claim.
born
I don't
in.
have to claim this, bro. All
That's the
y'all, bro.
generation you were
All
born in.
most of these people out here, bro. They definitions is all messed up and just
Nah,
weird, just completely
yeah,
weird, bro.
it
Like
is.
y'all be sitting there doing it with. I'm not even finna go into it, bro. Some of y'all just weird, bro. Just some of y'all just weird. Some of y'all really need to pick up a Bible, straight
And
up.
some
Y'all need to go to church.
and most of the people our generation we know they have no morals. But we're not gonna say we can't say it's not people out there that do. And we can't be mad, and we can't, we can be mad all we want
Yeah,
and
I'm just
and
saying,
not
but y'all, if
claim them
that's
as
what
a
y'all
moral.
gonna do, that's what y'all gonna do. But I refuse to
Yeah, but
catch whatever y'all got going on, bro. Y'all got too much going on.
everybody got their preference. Everybody do what they do. Apparently, some
I
people
mean,
don't
bro, like,
care about
how y'all sitting there
what it
having?
actually means to love and what sex actually is meant to be for.
How y'all sitting there just
And
having sex with anybody? Y'all lay down with anything. Motherfucking cow will be horny. Y'all motherfuckers are fucking nasty motherfuckers. Just nasty. The fuck? Man, let's go to the next part, bro. This part is pump them up. Just pump them up. The social media minute. Today we're gonna show a tribute to
that's
XX
funny,
Tenacion.
bro.
Rest in paradise.
Get
He
moral
was gunned
smoke.
down on this day 3 years ago. He was
Get moral.
trying to go buy a motorcycle and he was caught, I think, at a stop sign. And three people got out the car and they went up to his window and they tried to rob him. He ended up getting shot multiple times in the neck. And he was robbed of $50,000. So we're gonna pay tribute to XX Nation. Rest in peace. Um, he was a really great rapper. And he was a really great motivator as well. So rest in peace, X. Fly high X. X.
Yep. So that's for our pump them up. We do our pump them up segment to show either show tribute to somebody or people that are doing great things in their communities, country, or in the world to have a positive effect. So that's what our pump them up segment is for. Next, on to our destination game select segment. We're giving you a couple of clues on either on a place, of course. This could be a country, a city, a state, a body of water, or a continent in itself. So we want to give you a couple of clues. The clues are the southernmost continent and the site of the South Pole is a virtually uninhabited ice-covered landmass. It's known for the Lemaire Channel and Paradise Harbor, striking iceberg flanked passageways in Port Lockroy. The peninsula's isolated terrain also shelters rich wildlife, including penguins. So the rules are to this game: whoever's the first person to comment the correct place will get a shout out at the end of the next destination game. You also can tag your own personal social media, and or if you have a business, you can tag your personal business, and we will shout you out at the end of the destination game in next episode. So, I want to thank you guys for listening and watching our podcast. Like I said, if you're on YouTube, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, change turn your notification bell so y'all notified when we drop. And if you are listening to us now, finally on Google Podcasts, make sure y'all rate us so we can get on other people's recommended page. So this is the end of Anchor Practically. We're going to end y'all with a prayer. That's what we do. That's how we roll. So close your eyes by your head unless you're driving. Don't do that. God, I thank you for your love, tender grace, and your mercy. I thank you for allowing us to see another day. I ask that you continue to protect us from any hurt, harm, or danger. I pray that you allow us to live purposeful lives that'll give you glory, protect us, guide us, and shape us into the people that you've called us to be. I pray that you allow us to have wonderful days, weeks, and the rest of the year. In your name, I pray. Amen. See y'all later.